Hey everybody, it is one Bolty Boy here showing you guys the top 10 essential Arma 3 mods that you guys want to check out and have installed for you. This is mostly for a vanilla experience, but it can be converted for full conversions. We're not going to be talking about anything that makes the game into Fallout or Warhammer or Star Wars, anything like that. This is keeping it very base minimum if you want to extend your vanilla gameplay, but also into the other realms of modded. Starting off with number 10 here, we're going to have the GUI squad interface here. Bottom of my screen, you see if I hit Control 8, I can toggle it on or off. The reason why I included this one and not Shack Tack is because I think this is the more superior version of it. It's much smaller, you can customize it more. If we hit escape and go through controls and go through add-on options, we can do a lot more with GUI. We can see we can change the colors of it, give different indicators. I think it makes it a much more powerful squad radar for you guys to use. It also has the same functionality for you guys if you want to go and change the colors for people. So there you go, guys, for that one. Alright, everybody, coming in at number 9 is a mod that I cannot stress how is important whenever you guys have a lot more people in your team, but somehow one of your vehicles is busted and you gotta bring it back to base. It is going to be advanced towing. So first off, we're going to be attaching these tow ropes here by just using the scroll wheel. Put it on our carts here. So yeah, you could have your buddy in there as a driver. Say you got 5 people and you're like, well, we can't all fit in here. We're going to be able to go and be able to tow them back to base. Or if you have a vehicle, like I said, that you just need to bring back because one of the wheels shattered there. So really simple mod, extremely useful. You won't realize how situationally useful it is until you actually are on the battlefield and you have a bunch of vehicles that are kind of just dinged up and destroyed and you might not have a toolkit with you. Coming in at number 8 is going to be a mod that's going to be helping out those that are mission makers for Zeus's. Incredibly, it is going to be the Achilles modules extension. You see right here for you have a Spartan helmet, different from the normal interfaces that are given or modules given from Arma. These basically just add on more stuff. So normally you wouldn't be able to add a arsenal through an item in an easy manner. So if we take this box down here, we'll just put an ice box down. Through Achilles, you can make it a full arsenal here. There's other cool things you can do here. Add stuff for like reinforcements. You can make landing zones, spawn in units. You can change side relations of players. So if I want, I can make myself an op 4. By doing that, though, all these guys are going to kill me. Or actually, no, it wasn't even me. There we go. That worked out. We can also, I think there's a nuke. There's some really cool ones here for like fire support. Yeah, the atomic bomb. So we'll show that off like over there. Destroy a radius of 1, color correction. So yeah, just really cool stuff that Achilles adds. And the more you play around with it, the more you learn the mod and the modules with it, the more you become an absolute expert with it. Like I said, you guys can see weather changes, earthquakes. I think the big feature here is the developmental tools where you can have compositions and you can attach items. So I could attach like a machine gun to this Jeep on top of it and have a person riding it. For instance, if you get caught in a bind and you want to put one mission file onto another server, you can do some really advanced things there. You can also check out some configs, but that's kind of like a very rough explanation of Achilles, and hopefully you guys really get some use out of it as much as I have. Alright, everybody, coming in at number 7 is a mod that you guys are going to laugh, for me including, but it's one of those things where Arma just doesn't have the feature, and you'll see that later on in this video also. It's called Vet Unflipping. What does it do? You just unflip your vehicle. So you go up to it, you hit the Windows key, and it'll say, you know, unflip, and you're just going to flip it over so you can actually use it, because you guys can't get out of that situation, so you're going to be stuck there. Need more people. So in the case here, you see that I'm not strong enough to do this by myself. Vet Unflipping is smart enough to know that some vehicles you're going to need multiple people. So if I had a whole bunch of us here, we could flip this thing over. But if it's like a little cart, you can flip it over by yourself. So just a really simple mod that is so useful that I don't know why it's not in the game. I'm just going to be honest. Coming in at number 6, guys, is going to be Ace. Now, Ace is a thing that changes the game and gives it more of an extension to realism. Like I said, you can see where I hold windows, control windows. I'll be able to have different interactions here, self-interacts. The big thing here is going to be the medical menu and rebalancing of like damage and ballistics in that manner. So we can see here, if I go and I injure myself, we'll just give myself some moderate damage to my arm and a moderate damage to my torso here. And you can hear that, oh, that painful crack there. If we press H, we can see now Ace has changed pretty dramatically within the last month of this recording. So if you see old Ace videos, it's whole something different now. I'll probably be doing a big update on new Ace and how to approach it. There's two different play styles, but without going too in depth with it, you guys can see here we have the fracture on my arm, meaning I would need to apply the splint to it. You can see that I'm bleeding where I need to put on a bandage there. You can actually tourniquet it so it would delay the damage there for a second for the loss of blood. If I lose too much blood, I'll have to give myself blood or plasma. You can see, you have the ability to carry people. There's different settings here. It even goes far into logistics and demolitions and being able to defuse bombs, being able to repair vehicles, and you can see I actually take the tires off this vehicle here. So with that one, guys, Ace is such an incredible extension to the game. The reason why it's not higher up on this list is because of the changes that I cannot fully endorse currently, and because some people still want a vanilla experience where you just have a med kit and you just heal a person like that. They don't want all the crazy, like each amount of a wound needs a certain type of bandage that will be more effective. Have certain people listed as medics. Alright, everybody, coming in at number 5 is going to be Task Force Radio Arrowhead. If I hit Control P here, we can see that I have a fancy dancy little radio that we can configure and put on any little frequency that our friends want to talk on. We can set the frequency. We can give alternate channels to be able to talk on the left side of our ear, on the right side of our ear by pressing T. There's even a long range feature. If you have a long range backpack, you can have it on, you can put the speakers, you can have it transmitting out so people can hear you. People are speaking over the radio. If you're down, like I said, changing the ears, you can set the additional channels. You can decrease the volume, make it louder or softer. Overall, the main point of this mod is that you guys are going to be able to talk over the radio and not over the game chat in the game. Now, you will need TeamSpeak for this, a bit archaic for a lot of people, but it's just one of those things with Arma that people just haven't phased out, honestly, and majority of people play that way. So you guys might be using TFAR a lot, so just a fair warning for you guys there. Alright, everybody, coming in at number 4 is a mod that, I kid you not, it's not in the game. It's not in the base game at all. It's a mod, and every human being uses it and needs it. It's the ability to, it's the jump and climb button. All you gotta do, it's enhanced movement, everybody. You can't get past this wall. You can't. Guess what? You got a vault in this game, but you can't jump. You can't climb. So there's a mod that adds the ability to jump and climb. What if I told you there's a mod that adds women too? Bet you wouldn't believe that one either. Alright, everybody, on to number 3 is another mod that you guys might not be able to notice the small differences there, but if we go here and I hit Y, you guys saw how fast I loaded into Zeus there, and I'm able to type in wall, and there's no crazy delay. And you guys, some people might be like, well, how do you do that? There's like a delay for me. It's Arma Zeus Cache, everybody. Another mod that it just shortens the load times. It makes it so much easier for Zeus's, and yeah, it's just another one of those things in Arma where it should be in the game. I don't know why it's not in the game, but it makes everyone's life so much easier by incorporating. Coming in at number 2 is a mod that I debated putting as number 1, honestly, but seeing as every other mod uses number 1, we'll go into number 2, which is MCC, Mission Making the Easy Way. So if we hit scroll wheel here, we have the MCC, and it lets you log in. You don't have to go through the unnecessary process of having to put down Zeus headless clients or modules, or you can just scroll in and log in as Zeus, and you can even kick people off, put a password on it. You can generate your own mission from it. You can add arsenals. You can still spawn in units or AC-130s and view other people. The big thing here with this one is that you're just able to jump into Zeus so much quicker. You don't have to go through all these unnecessary like processes of putting down modules in an editor, and if you don't have enough Zeuses. So I cannot recommend this mod enough. It's in every single mod list I ever use. And finally, coming in at number 1, now this won't be gameplay footage here. This is kind of just going to be showing you guys the workshop and overview of the GitHub and kind of explaining it to you guys. You guys might be like, why is this number 1? Well, a lot of mods actually use the CBA, the community-based add-ons function here. This is going to add a whole bunch of new functions and overall make scripting a lot easier. It adds a whole bunch more into the game that wasn't already present there from before. And essentially, it just adds a whole bunch of just variability and variety whenever you're coding and trying to put your mod out there. And it kind of keeps everybody like on the same page. Here you can see some more information about it, but as you can see with the amount of subscribers and it being literally one of the highest ranked mods, it is essential for everybody to use, and it's not a bad thing. So hopefully you guys got some stuff there, and be looking forward to top 10 mods that change the game for Arma 3 in a drastic way. Hopefully you guys get some use out of this video, and share with your friends, like, comment, you know what to do. Other than that, everybody have a good day. Peace out.